Alright, Dave Man Max 6, we are back at the Mecca and I have the beautiful Amanda back with us. Amanda, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I have two ladies today, so introduce your new friend. It's awesome to have two girls that are going to be training together at the Mecca.
Definitely. Akemy and I actually met back 2 years ago when we competed against each other at the Ferrigno.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we really connected that day. We connected via Instagram. I saw her hustling to get her pro card as well. In fact, I got my pro card last year after I talked to you guys in Brazil, and she got her pro card in Florida. Want to talk about it?
Yeah, yeah, that was actually mind-blowing for me because I went to the show without expecting much.
Awesome.
Because I've been on the road for quite a while.
Yeah.
I've been competing for 4 years. It's not a lot, but at the same time, it's a lot for me.
Yeah, especially because it takes a toll in the body. So yeah, it
Absolutely.
feels like a long ass time.
Yeah, so I went into the show expecting nothing, and yeah, I got
Yeah, and she got it not in women's physique, but she got it in women's bodybuilding.
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
bodybuilding.
Yeah.
What was her name again?
Akemy.
Akemy. Okay. We'll post all the social media and information, all that stuff. What are we training, guys, today?
We're gonna do some chest and arms, triceps. Yeah.
Chest
Awesome.
on this rainy day in Venice. All right,
Yeah,
very cool.
that's right.
Good to have you guys.
How are you? Got it.
Two more.
How are you?
How about me? I come in.
There you go.
I
Hey, look
come
who we have today.
in- I come in with
What is that?
East
Boom,
Coast Mecca.
Steve. I hope you see this, man. Jim's repping for you.
I heard it was your birthday.
A what?
Your birthday.
Sunday.
I know. Happy early birthday, Jim. That's
you.
awesome, man.
Happy birthday.
Only a number, right?
Only a number.
How are you proud of you, this girl, man? You met her in Beverly Hills, right? On one of your trips.
Yeah, cut. That's right. You got to cut.
And then she goes back to her own country and she gets her pro card over there, IFBB, new IFBB Pro.
Up after you were in charge of the room service.
Yeah. Room service, and then I went to Odeon, and you had a great time there.
Well,
You made a lot of friends there.
I know Jim takes over. He tells me Jim is friends with everybody now
You made
at the
friends
place.
with the guys who competed, and then remember?
oh yeah, how about that guy? That guy ended up winning the show.
Yeah,
You believe that?
that's amazing.
That's awesome.
The story, the guy was sitting next to us, three guys. They all looked like they worked out, but they had wrestling shirts on. So one wrestler in Michigan, I said, my grandson wrestled in Maryland. Started talking. Kid wanted to compete. He came to Pittsburgh to see a show. Next picture he sent, he's standing with Jay Cutler. He won his first show he entered. He said, "You saved my life." I bought him dinner too.
That's awesome.
I was
I know.
talking to Jim, and he's like, "I want to buy them dinner." I'm like, "All right."
He's the best. We love Jim.
You're
Well,
the best. Yeah.
happy early birthday, Jim.
Happy birthday.
We're glad to have you, man. You guys, I got two beautiful ladies with me today, which is very, very cool. And some chest and triceps, a little bit of touch up on triceps.
Yeah.
And as we were talking off camera, I think the theme of the show for today is actually passion. Because when I talk to both of you guys, it's very, very apparent that what drives you not only to compete but also in your career, because you're both career women, is passion. And I want to talk about that. Akemy, we're going to start with you because we've already heard a little bit about my friend Amanda over here. So Akemy, thank you so much for coming all the way from Riverside to the Mecca just to shoot with us today. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So Akemy, you're actually RN, a registered nurse, and that's actually your trade, your career, right?
Yes, I've been in RN for 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Wow.
And I've been competing for 4 years.
Okay.
So, I mean, nursing is my career, and I don't think I could ever do anything but nursing. But bodybuilding is actually my passion. I always train.
So tell me about bodybuilding. What got you into the sport and what made you decide to compete and get your pro card, because you're a pro now?
Yeah, so I mean, I started training in my living room. When my mom was, doing, jumping jacks and running in place. That's
How old were you?
yeah, that was probably 7.
Okay,
8.
wow.
That's awesome.
So in Cuba, you know, we don't really have women's bodybuilding, so I
It's
started
even
going
hard to find a gym in Cuba,
Oh
right?
gosh, yes.
So that's where you're from. You're from Cuba, okay.
I'm from Cuba, so
Okay.
yeah, at the age of 18, I was so skinny because I ran a lot. So my friend, she was like, you know, you have nothing. Like, you're pretty much like a cylinder, so you need a body. So she took me to a gym, and I started, and I never left. Never left.
You loved it.
I loved it. So I came here to the United States. The very first month, I gained 20 pounds. Yeah, I think my body wasn't used to the food, you know, and whatever they put in the food here. And I started running again, and then I got a membership. And 4 years ago, I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was kind of like tucking in and kind of like pushing my butt out, and I'm like, okay, I need to be able to stand and look good. So I need help. So I reached out, and that's when I got help. My body just started changing, and like the more I trained, the more I committed to my diet, because I cheated on my diet a lot. Because for me it was, oh, I can't eat that much. I can't eat 6 meals a day because I'm gonna get fat.
Mm-hmm.
So I will eat 2 or 3. So I wasn't changing, but when I committed, that's when my body just completely changed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you both competed at the Ferrigno as amateurs.
Mm-hmm.
What year was that, Amanda?
2016.
2016.
Okay,
Yeah.
2016.
2016.
And then when did you get pro status?
Last year.
Last year, where?
November 17.
Yeah. And
At the NPC Nationals.
Nice.
Yes.
And now you're prepping for your first IFBB Pro Show in June.
That is correct, and it's gonna be in Toronto.
Wow.
Yes, my boyfriend is from Canada, so I have to represent.
You're representing US, Cuba, and
That's
Canada.
right, that's right. I have to represent.
How exciting.
That's awesome.
So how do you juggle being a nurse? Because a nurse is a very demanding, career.
Mm-hmm.
It requires a lot of time, a lot of dedication. How do you juggle, the bodybuilding career?
I just took a job at a night shift.
Okay.
And that's what makes me able to, be at the gym all the time and, do what I like during the day, because I do not like to be 12 hours inside a hospital when it's daylight. I get very envious when people are outside playing around in the sun, and then I'm stuck in the hospital, so I do night shifts.
So when do you sleep?
I sleep.
I don't sleep.
I take naps.
That's awesome.
Here and there for sure.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Well, you don't find it's a challenge to actually have a full-time career and do bodybuilding? You still manage to do it? Yeah.
Nah.
Wow.
Because I don't do it because I have to. It's like I want to do this. I want to look good. I want to wake up and feel good. And I love being at the gym. The hardest part about this is a diet. Like being able to continuously eat or not eat when you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
I have fun here. This is my playground.
Playground.
Yeah.
And then same about nursing. You said, you don't go to work. You're not like one of those people. And I'm glad you guys are talking about that, because so many people become professional or become pro athletes because they hope, okay, I'm going to get sponsorship. I won't have to work anymore. You guys are totally the opposite. You love what you do for work. It's important that you do it. And it doesn't matter if you have sponsorship or not. You still do what you do every day, right?
I once heard, and it's true, and I say the same. I don't bodybuild to make money. I make money to bodybuild.
Yep. Absolutely. This is a very, very expensive hobby.
It's an expensive hobby,
Yeah,
but
so
I'm
get a
happy.
real career first, then bodybuild.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that's usually the other way around.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think for us it's easier because we started bodybuilding after we already established our career.
Yeah.
So it wasn't interfering. Because like younger people, I can imagine, you get into this and it's so passionate that you just want to be at the gym, so you don't want to go to school. You want to be here.
Yeah.
I used to even beat myself up for not competing earlier, and then when I look back, I'm like, no, I was studying, I was working, I was making myself solid enough to then be able to bodybuild, because not that and again, we love this, right? But unfortunately, it's not an NFL where you get a contract and
Millions
it's a couple
of
$1 million,
dollars,
and then you're like, okay, so my life is good, it's set, my financial troubles are solved, my family's secured.
Yeah.
it unfortunately is not like that. So
Yeah.
we gotta hustle.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Amanda, talk to me about a lot has changed since we spoke last
Yeah.
time. Obviously, you became a pro. You went back to your home country in Brazil.
Yeah.
And you won your pro card, and we're so happy for you. We're so proud.
That's crazy.
And now you're getting ready also for your first pro show in June,
Yeah.
right?
It's gonna be June 29th in San Jose.
Nice.
I'm so excited. Yeah, in Brazil was crazy because a lot of the women there in Brazil, some of them knew of me here, some of them didn't, and they were competing for many years. They were competing for 10 years. So they all knew each other. So they you know, when you're getting ready, and I know my coach told me, don't look around. Don't get worried about what's happening around you. Just bring the best version of yourself on the stage. But sometimes you can help it, you know. You're like,
Hard.
Social media.
and yeah,
It's in your face.
sometimes you use that to fuel your, you know, your
Drive,
your
yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
So I don't think they were counting, you know. So when they saw me, they were like, all right, she has potential, but she's tiny, you know. And in Brazil, girls were they're much bigger than I was
Okay.
on stage. So when I won, some of them even thought like I took it from them because I have already the advantage of living here, so I should have competed here. But they don't know that actually, even being in US and not being American citizen, which I wasn't at the time, you can't compete in every national
Every show, yeah, yeah.
So I had to go back home and get it at home.
I think it's kind of cool you went back home and won it there.
Yeah,
It's a full circle,
oh my
you know?
gosh, that
Full
was
circle.
Awesome. That
Yeah.
was great. But then after I got myself on stage, and they saw me, and I think they also saw the passion that they have themselves. So I feel like the competition kind of goes away when you see another woman who is like, yeah, you're passionate as much as I am. And we are very, if you really think about it, you see a lot of girls training at the gym, which I'm happy, you know, about. You're getting out there because it's mostly a male predominant world. But there are a lot of females training, but there are very small percentage that actually take it as serious as we do, which is we do the diet, we do all the supplementation to make sure that we recover. So when you actually see us together and united, it's a beautiful thing because we take a lot of criticism too, and sometimes not only from random people, sometimes from our family. I don't know about you, but my mom doesn't like bodybuilding. You know,
It's hard for them to understand.
Yeah, so it's hard. So it's good that we are actually getting together and being united and helping support you. So I think that's what I saw in Brazil after I won. They were like, you know what? This is a chick who loves the sport as much as I do. So we connected on Instagram and we all know each other now. So they're also excited to see me on the stage because
That's awesome.
I'm representing.
They
I guess.
became sisters.
Yeah.
Talk to me about, you actually, we were talking a little bit earlier with Jim Mannion, who was here. It was his birthday soon. You actually met in Beverly Hills at one of the restaurants that you were actually working at, running.
Yeah.
So you met a lot of people and used to be in the food industry, hospitality and everything. And now it's about to change. So talk to me a little bit about that. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
so I'm very excited. I dedicated 12 years of my life in hospitality. I worked with the best chefs in the world. So it was a little difficult because even though I was already at that time so involved in fitness, I also needed to be eating more often and sometimes even eating different desserts throughout the day to taste the menu, drink different wines to put wines on the menu. So it's like, oh my gosh, this is completely the opposite of what I do. This is crazy. So I would hit the gym like 3 times harder and be like doing 2 hours of cardio. I'm like, chef, I hate you. But I learned how to use all the skills that I got from the years working in the industry, which is leadership. And a lot of people at my job saw me as a leader because of my sport too. So they look at you and they immediately somewhat respect you because they see, you put in the work,
The
you're
discipline.
the
They respect the
which
discipline.
I made this tattoo after the show.
Yeah.
So they look up to you, right? So I used that to drive the business as far as putting the team together for one goal, which is to give the best experience to the guests, to connect, the guest relations, to make them feel special on their birthday, on anniversary, or sometimes they're even going through a hard time. And I think it's human it's normal, right? To drink sometimes when you're happy, drink when you're sad, or eat more when you're sad, eat more when you're happy. So it's a lot of psychology too behind it. So
Actually, I confess, I used to go through your Instagram and I'm like, how she works with food and still able to compete, because I love to eat. I love to drink. Like,
I love wine. I love to drink.
I could not do your sport because I love to eat. I'm like, oh, because I don't. Like, no. I'm just like,
I know. It's
I'm like, I can
difficult.
out eat anybody.
Yeah. Oh, I can out eat.
Absolutely.
We're good. We're good.
Absolutely.
We eat more than guys. We eat more than guys, and that's true.
Yes, yes. Yeah, like actually we went to eat with my boyfriend. We finished our plate and my
Oh
boyfriend
yeah.
was still
Yeah,
like,
your boyfriend was still eating.
I was
We
like,
finished like
"Do you
30
need
minutes
help?"
before.
It's like, yeah, absolutely. It's like,
That's awesome.
So, but going back to that, and then I got an opportunity now to finally do what I love the most, which is to drive the fitness industry, and I got an offer to work for Equinox, which is a completely different gym than the ones that I'm used to. I love Golds because it really represents the sport itself, but I think that Equinox represents fitness just the same, with a lot of athletes, with a lot of people who want to better themselves, and through physical activity, sometimes even like it's a way of, a therapy, right? So it's the same. It's just what I was doing in hospitality, which is driving sales, yes, but number one is to give an experience, and the experience is to make people feel better about themselves, feel healthier.
I think their sales are gonna skyrocket. I mean, it's like,
How can they not?
Business card.
How can they not? When you feel passionate about something, and we talk about passion a lot,
Yeah.
it makes you great at what you do, and when you're great at what you do, usually everything follows.
Yeah, you
right?
want to get up, you want to go and do it. You want to, wake up in the morning and you just.
People pick
that's
up on
what
it, pick up on that energy, and it's just it's contagious.
Yeah,
It
but
is.
and I'm sure you can relate, and you can relate too. There are days that I don't want to do it. I feel very tired, and I still go. I think I had that yesterday. As I was walking to the gym, I said, I don't want to do this. Everything hurts. I'm hungry. I'm tired. But I immediately think about all that I've done so far and all that I want to do, and thinking sometimes, I think that all the competitors out there, they're trained. I better get my ass up and go. So yeah.
Actually, for the last week, I've been sick. Like the weather, I've been sick, I'm coughing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't want to put anything on Instagram about myself right now because I look like shit. Like I feel like crap. But it's like, nobody really cares. Like I'm sick, well, nobody cares. It's like, get over, go to the gym, just do your thing, just keep going. So
Yeah.
I've been actually going to the gym through my sickness. And like I'm trying to stay away from people, and I'm like, but I still need to go and do it.
Yeah.
I still need to
Because
move.
yeah.
I need to move for myself.
Yeah.
For myself, I was like, I will not share with anybody. Nobody cares. You're sick or not.
right.
Nobody can fix it.
You do it for you.
fix it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you fix it.
That's
Like,
awesome.
I don't like saying, I don't want to go to the gym today. I don't feel like it. I'm like, nobody cares.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't know. It's like you do it, and then people will follow. You know, it's like that's how I feel.
Well, guys, I thank you so much for coming today.
Yeah.
Your love of the sport and the passion you like is contagious. Thank you so much for
you.
telling your story. I mean, congratulations on the opportunity.
you.
And I'm so excited for you guys to both compete at your first pro show in June. We will be shooting. We're only in February, you guys. So
Yeah.
we need to shoot again closer to the
Absolutely.
show because
Yes.
I can't wait to be able to compare the two.
Which,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The two videos. Yeah.
Yeah, the ice cream.
I see the competitor, and I was like, oh girl.
Maybe
Yeah.
and I think I told you off camera. I don't think I've ever had two girls train together. It's just like a first, so it's very, very cool. You guys are giving us an
We are
exclusive.
actually going to the Arnold Classic Ohio together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we're leaving in 2 weeks.
A
and
lot
we're
of
gonna-
muscles going on.
Motivation for the next few months. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yes.